Metro Exodus is the third installment in the Metro series, and could have provided a great way to finish the story, but it fails to achieve greatness because of occasional crashes, seemingly unending dialogues, and general lack of depth in the storytelling. You play again as Artyom, the
Artyom,
main character
are
from
you
the
awake?
previous two Metro games,
It's
and go
okay,
on
I
a
got
train
you.
journey with him
Let's
across
catch them
Russia
there.
in search of other survivors of the war.
I'm
This is
so
where the
glad the
game
boys
breaks out
supported
from the
us.
other two
It
Metro
looks
games.
like my
You are not confined to the grey and white snow-filled Moscow anymore. The journey takes the player to the rivers of Volga, to the rocky canyons of the Caspian Sea, to the lush
In
green
my
forest of
life.
the taiga region.
I
And
bet
the
if we
graphics
spend a
looks
week there, it
gorgeous, to
won't
say
just
the
cure
least.
Anna. It'll make Colonel
Landscapes,
grow.
character modeling, animations,
Was
all are
it you
beautifully
fighting the
rendered.
Master of the
And the
Forest?
graphics is well
Awesome.
complemented by great
Our
sound
hunters.
effects. However, the gameplay in the main story is not much different from the previous two Metro games. You can use stealth and not kill too many people, or you can just go and shoot anything that moves. Based on whether you have been good or
I
evil,
told you
you will get two
people,
different
they
endings.
just needed
Are
There
you
is one
passage.
sure
interesting
you
addition though. The game also offers some RPG elements in the form of side missions and crafting. You can take up certain side missions and get rewarded accordingly. You
We'll
also
have
now
to
have
keep
to
pitching
craft
in like
ammo
this
and health
too.
injections most of the
Looks like we're
times,
facing a
rather than
long
finding them
journey, and
scattered in the
useful
game's
things
world,
like
or
ammo or
buying them in
equipment
exchange
don't
of
grow
military
on
grade bullets.
trees.
Here, Metro Exodus seemed to borrow certain elements from the Fallout series. From giant crabs looking like mirelurks, to mutants similar to the feral ghouls, to having bandits scattered across the world, the similarities are unmistakable. However, the game fails to replicate the complex RPG elements that Fallout 3 and 4 did so well. Sometimes the locations are too far away and there is no fast travel options.
What
The
I
side
tell you
missions
anyway,
also lack depth
there is a
and
cache
not
here.
as satisfying
On
as
this
some of the
island,
core RPGs
there is
might
a
be.
device.
The crafting, on the other hand, creates more challenges than adding to the
What
gameplay
can
value.
I say?
Without much
We
information
clearly
on
didn't
what's
come
to
here
come
in
next,
vain.
it becomes difficult to plan
Got it
for
all
ammo
figured out?
or the injections or the
Sure
filters.
seems.
And you'll probably end up doing more of this and less of this. Metro Exodus is
But
also not free of the problems
regrettably,
that other Metro
the
games had.
war didn't kill our
Crashes
bad
and bugs
habits.
are still very common. The game crashed a number of times during the intro cinematics itself. Graphics glitches such as this appear frequently in the game. Sometimes the sound is not synchronized with the scene. Key commands for kill or knockdown not appearing when it should also may
He's
spoil
here!
your effort and may
He's
force you to
here!
lose stealth
Watch!
benefits and engage in combat. On the other hand, much of
Artyom,
Metro Exodus is spent watching
wake up,
seemingly
dear.
unending dialogues. 4 entire levels, the
Is he up
winter,
yet?
the spring, the summer, and the autumn, are effectively cutscenes, reducing
The
actual
colonel
playtime.
wants you on the breach.
In other levels, there are dialogues that could have been shorter. These are some of the issues that prevent Metro Exodus from becoming a great game that it could have been. It experiments too much with other gameplay elements, but fails to build on the solid foundation of the previous Metro games. In the levels where you can actually play, Metro Exodus offers some good hours of entertainment, but it hardly offers any replay value. I'm glad that I played it once, but I don't think I'll go back to the tunnels of Metro anytime soon.
Hello, Artyom. I didn't really expect to see you here. I thought you had some other fate, or a greater one.